Right, so there's another speculation. Obviously, you know, we're in a foreign country right now. Usually what I do is I'd call out in English, but would it even matter?
We might have to pull a Google Translator, I guess.
What nationality are you?
Yeah, new time, same mindset, reminiscing where your mind at. Thinking about the dead man's life, why would anybody want that? Yeah, why would anybody want that? Yeah. New time, same mindset, reminiscing where your mind at. Thinking about the dead man's life, why would anybody want that?
Today was a really interesting video. As of today, we're actually going to be exploring this Airbnb that dates back to the 1800s. One of the most randomest experiences we've had, and we were able to test ourselves to our craziest limits. Whoa. Yo. This is on another level. Knowing my lifestyle, I like to travel, but I do love coffee. I like to try coffee in different places. I think I might end up putting a coffee in America purposely because I feel like coffee while traveling has such a better taste to it. Like, especially being out in Europe and being out in France, I think coffee is on another level here, and it's just very genuine tasting and everything like that. We're inside this local cafe, taking the experience. Really good. I am so excited to show you guys this. I can't even do this right now. I just need to get in there and show you this because it's super mind-blowing. Let's just dive into this craziness of this place. We're also cooking lasagna tonight, so get ready for that. And I got tiramisu in Europe and orange juice that's complete, made just natural and genuine. Let's do this. This house has been genuine. It hasn't been refurbished.
There's no refurbishment. There's the wall on the outside has crumbled and fallen, and what he's done instead, he's made it look quite neat, and he's built a balcony system on the outside. Oh. But you can see it's just a show. It's not safe. You're not allowed out there. It's not safe at all. But this is all genuine.
Just genuine 1800 natural structure that sat here.
Have you seen Josh's bed?
From the beginning. Okay.
He's sleeping upside down.
Let me see this. Let me see this.
Yeah. Yo, lay down on it.
Okay.
Watch this. Take your pillow off. You get it?
No, I don't. Wait, oh, I know. Holy crap. It's going down.
Yeah. The whole house is caving in. It's amazing.
Dude.
It's amazing. Yeah, so at least we have something we could do. This will be our workstation then. This is
okay, this will be our workstation. I've never had a workstation inside of 1800. Yeah. We bring our stuff in here. Okay, so I'm gonna give us a quick tour of this. Practically what we got is this whole Airbnb. We're on this road trip. During this road trip, what we do is we explore abandoned places. So we find places that are around the world that's super unique, complete deteriorated out, and we go inside them, we document it, we film it, and we just explore. Meanwhile, I do travel content, travel guides, and anything in the travel aspect, as well as random lifestyle vlogs. And it turns out, in here we have this Airbnb, just freaking unique to the max. And we have 5 of us, so that's with the fact that we got 6 beds, we're so good. And what else was I gonna say? 6 beds. We have this whole top floor to ourselves. The guy that helped us stay here is actually on the bottom floor. And guess what? This house, this Airbnb genuinely was 10 euros each of us. I mean, it was around like 50 euros total. Not bad at all. If you're traveling and you're on a budget, travel with a group of people because you'll save so much money. And the longer you travel, the more budget you are, the longer you could continue your travel trip. Our old record. This is our sitting on the freaking wall. This room, this house is a design of its own. Mind-blowing, crazy, and it's just like, what the heck? You will never suspect us. I never suspect myself to have an Airbnb like this. If you enjoy the series of Airbnb right now, let me know, because maybe I can make more. On this, dude, you're not gonna wake up for the next night.
Yeah.
The next morning. Just FYI.
This is awesome, man.
This is sick.
Bro. There's no doubt in my mind this place is haunted, guys.
Dude, so I'm making a tour video, but all the other guys, they're actually gonna be testing out to see if this house is haunted.
I'm not. No way.
You're not.
No way. I'm gonna lock myself in the room, and I don't want anything to do anything.
Well, that's what I was planning to do. That's why I'm gonna be like, yo, check out their stuff if you want to see the haunted side of this
You know what?
video.
If something happens, it happens. I'm gonna make sure I film it, but I don't want to be involved in like, if you're breaking out the spirit box.
I'm breaking out spirit box.
This man's
Get
crazy.
out.
Oh yeah, I'm getting out tonight, guys.
Oh.
Oh god. Yeah, so that's what's happening, but jeez.
R.I.P.
It's just crazy because like right here is where it steeps down the most. Tiramisu pudding, I think. I don't know. Well, Dan, here you go. Have one.
I can't have one yet. I don't have my tea.
Huh?
That'd be ruining my tea.
What's your tea? Wait, what? What do you mean by that? Huh? Wait, what? Your routine?
My tea. Okay, so in England, when we're gonna have how do I just
Dessert.
No, tea is dinner. So when I refer to I'm gonna have my tea later on, it means I'm gonna have my final meal of the day later on.
So this is what you would consider your final meal of the
No,
day?
this is what I consider dessert, which would be after my tea.
Do you actually follow the routine of that?
Yeah.
That's something else. That's something else I'm learning about right now. Okay, let's go to the point.
You've never done that.
No.
So you would have your dessert first and then have like your.
I
main
eat dessert
meal.
whenever I want.
No.
I eat dessert whatever I want. So practically, this is what we're going to talk about. Dan, what is your experience of what we are in right now? Like, you do a lot of abandoned places. You do a lot of exploring. You go underground.
Yeah.
You're a tunnel crawler.
I am.
If you guys don't know Exploring with Fighters, this is him, Dan, and he does crazy adventures. And for me and him to be standing inside this 1800 house is actually a story of our own. So to be here, I want to see what Dan's perspective is. So like, tell me, Dan, what are you thinking right now? Like, how would you portray this place in your own words?
If I had no idea about the haunted history of this place, I think it was pretty cool. But the fact that the owner turned around and told us that spooky things happen here,
Ooh, I remember that.
and it's super old,
Very much.
I'm kind of worried. I've had bad experiences with paranormal goings on.
Okay.
So I decided, that's it. I surrender to the paranormal. I no longer do it on my channel. I
You used
stopped
to.
doing it. I used to do it.
Oh, snap.
I used to do it until I had a demonic experience. And I said, right, that's it. It's enough for me. I no longer do it.
Okay. And so, about tonight, why are you doing it?
I'm not. I'm along for the ride, just like you guys are. I don't have a choice in the matter. I've got to sleep somewhere, and just so happens to be sleeping in an 1880s haunted mansion.
Damn.
Yeah.
Say from the owner himself that owns this place, he really put this place really well together. But it's just like the craziest thing is that this place was made in 1800s. So for us to be step foot in here is actually it's just insane. You know, words can't describe it. But you know, going back to old furniture and old history and stuff like that, this place is probably haunted, and we're just gonna run something tonight. I mean, this video is not gonna be based on that, but as a filler, if you want to tune to the end, enjoy it then, right?
I think it's exciting content.
Yeah.
I think it's actually really good content. It's just I don't really like it anymore. I just get a bit too scared. I mean, I admit it. I get scared. Unknown things being thrown at you,
Right.
being scratched. That's not for me.
Tell me about how do you think about this Europe road trip so far? What's your experience on that?
So I've travelled. I think I've done about 50,000 miles in travelling in the past 7 months.
7 months, 55,000 miles, guys. You hear that?
And this one so far has probably been the most action-packed. I probably made the most videos already. And
Very
I still have
much.
another 5 days left.
Okay.
Abandoned-wise, it's absolutely beautiful. The French architecture is
Architecture
amazing.
is amazing.
The crew I'm with right now is probably the best crew I've been with.
That's
so far.
awesome. Wow. This is my first time meeting Dan, by the way.
Yeah, this is my first time meeting John.
Yeah.
But I've seen John for years on YouTube.
Same with him.
It's meant to be.
It's legit. Now we're here. Trust me, I've been meaning to meet Dan and who is it? Dan? And who's your friend that's always with you guys?
Bucky.
Bucky. Dan and I actually haven't met Bucky yet, but I see these guys all the time while I'm filming just because I'm Josh's editor. So like I see the BTS scenes that you probably don't see on Josh's channel. You see everything and I'm like witnessing this. I'm like, yo, I gotta meet Dan. And the deed's been done. So it's just generally cool to be on this road trip and experiencing Europe for the first time. I'm more a touristy guy than most of them because they've done this the whole time, like back and forth. This is my first time in Europe. And that's why I'm very amazed of even just being in this house right now. This is cool. Well, Dan, thanks for tuning in for this part.
You know what? You can join me in a snap because I'm gonna try this as soon as I've had my tea, so we can join me and see what. I mean, what did you think of yours?
This is good. This is like a coffee cake.
I mean, it looks amazing.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
I'm
dude.
debating eating mine now, but I gotta stick to the rules.
Stick to the rules for your country. I'm in America. There's no wild eating rules for us. There's a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but I don't follow it. So I was talking to Dan earlier about this place, and he's talking about paranormal activities. And this is our paranormal expert right here.
This is it right now. This is it. Yeah.
This is it.
Bro.
So, are you ready for tonight?
Oh mate, I'm born ready for this stuff. You know, I've dedicated my life to paranormal and all things spooky, and
Right.
I can I pretty much guarantee this place will be so haunted, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Have you ever been inside something that's 1800s before?
Yeah, I've been to earlier dates than that. We have got some interesting paranormal activity going on, but
Right.
with obviously the surrounding area, we're in a rural area. And
Right.
obviously around World War I, World War II, it would have been taken over by Germans. Just think of how many deaths occurred from coming into killing people in the villages and things like that.
Right.
I pretty much guarantee we're going to get some paranormal activity tonight.
Dude, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely filler content for me. I really want to show up the Airbnb, but I'm still curious, you know? I gotta see this man in action because we've been on this road trip for how many days now?
This is the 7th day now.
7th day.
Full week.
And I've never seen him in action with his paranormal stuff. He goes by Dark Arts Paranormal, and he makes like ghost videos and trying to find ghosts. He has spirit box and everything like that. So tonight's that night, and I'm so excited. Hey, on times, you ready? You ready for it? Guess he's ready.
Always ready for that spirit box to come out, innit, Carl?
Tonight, Carl opens a paranormal.
Tonight,
Carl opens a paranormal portal to another realm.
tonight, Matthew.
Oh no. Dude, if I feel like the owner knew that we're gonna do
About this, we should not let the owner know that we are going to be performing any kind of paranormal activity.
Well, let's be honest now, the man doesn't even know that we have a camera filming this all right now. So I'm like a strong believer in just like making experiences and filming different things in the world. I'm a huge believer in just filming and daily vlogging. Like one thing I do love to do is I love to go back and look at old things again. Like there was like times in my life where I'm just like, how come I don't have pictures when I was a younger kid? And just things like, just dates back when I was really young. I'm just like, I thought about it, and that's what really pursued my interest in making videos, shooting vlogs, daily vlogs. It's like, I capture these moments. It's not even about where you are, destination where you are. It's all about the experiences you make with friends. Like, this trip wouldn't have been the same if I wasn't with this group of people. If I was like with like a group of people that I wasn't really into and hang out with, where it didn't have like the same interests, things would have probably played out differently. Maybe my Europe trip would probably maybe not want to come to Europe. So it's just like things like that. So it's like, don't let the place or the experience ruin your time there, but let like let the experiences, and don't let small things get to you. Just look past it, expand past it, and just live in the moment, because every day's young. So it's very interesting. But other than that, this town's very much unique. It's such an old town, and it looks like, from my assumption, I don't know if this is true, but it could have been attacked years ago, just because there's a lot of memorials around this place, and it's probably one of the oldest towns that are in France. Probably not the oldest, but like one that has buildings and structures and people that date way back. But if you guys are wondering where we are right now, we just got done exploring Belgium. We went to Luxembourg and Netherlands. We explored all of that. I arrived in the UK at the beginning of these vlogging series, and we just been on the road for the last 7 days. After this, once I finish all the explorations, I'm gonna be in Paris for 1 whole week, just grinding out different content out there. Have a little mix and match, because I mean, exploring is really great. I love exploring, but I do want to balance things out and have like a variety of like tourism things, just because, I mean, it'd be different if it wasn't my first time in Europe, but this is my first time. So I'm like a tourist guy right now, just taking photos of everything, but it's still super fun just to be out here, and I'm so excited. Anyway, we're gonna actually head outside right now. We still got a little sunlight left, so we're gonna make our way out there and just capture what we can see. And as you already can tell, just from this old window, it looks like a really old city alone. So this is gonna be very stoked. The sun is starting to set, but it just blows my mind to see a town like this. I'm exploring this town because I think it's really interesting, and when we were driving through this, I was like, wow, I want to check out more towns. Like, we've been driving past many towns, we've been exploring, like we've been doing so much explorers, but we just drive past the towns and never actually take the time to look at the town. Yeah. Look at the local church of the town. I'm sure everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy right now, but hey, I mean, they're not used to people like me. Meanwhile, I'm not used to people like them. Just had the guy in the SUV just actually looked at me as I was driving by. So they're not used to outsiders. Plus, I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to bring it into perspective. I am also Asian, and most people over here is a different race. The best thing about this place so far is that there's a lot of rug beat down houses around here. And this happens to be one of the houses. That's really interesting. It's definitely a really interesting experience of its own. Casually walking around this town, exploring it, taking in the experience, and just chilling, vibing out. But it's pretty dope. I mean, literally looking around me, it's just like different mountains far away in the far end. All of these houses are extremely different, just the way the structure is. And this is France for you. Chat. No clue. Well, I'm just wandering, taking the experience in. There's an ATM right there. I'm actually going to use it way later on. You can tell by my baggy eyes, I'm getting really tired now. But tonight's an occasion. Tonight is the ghost occasion. I'm going to finalize this video with that.
Do you want to know the full entire story of this thing, or just the basics of this?
Can it be brief?
Right, let's do brief. Right, so basically the spirit box goes back many years to the 1800s. But to cut it shortly, basically this is a PSP 7 spirit box, and many of you who have seen Ghost Adventures would have seen this device. And basically what this device does, it scans through frequencies, and it said that spirits pick out words and speak to you.
Damn.
So it's all speculation and theory, but over the years of conducting investigations, this has got me many interesting answers, and even my name being said through here. And Wheaty and Dan can vouch for that. They've been with me whilst we're doing some scary locations, and bro,
Might as well do it here, right?
Well, that's what Carl does. He's like a ghost guy. He's like the ghost guy of the group. It's cool that we got this whole mix. It's the first time I've actually had this mix, and I know this. Hopefully, nothing crazy. I'm just kind of praying that nothing crazy happens, because, you know, your boy's trying to sleep, and if something crazy happens, that means we're gonna abandon the house. We gotta find a new place to stay at. It's gonna be pretty bad. Really hope nothing happens, because I'm so tired. if something happens, that means we gotta abandon the Airbnb, move out the Airbnb, and find a new one. So I really don't want something to happen.
I'm just gonna switch the lights off.
This is going to be the most chilled out ghost explore we've ever done, Carl.
It is. This is official.
It is.
But this
That's what I'm
house
saying.
is weird.
Oh, what the heck?
This house is weird.
Nothing
We're
happens.
sleeping alone
That's
is
the real
the
stuff.
only night that we're actually doing a ghost thing. Like, what the heck?
Alright. I'm sleeping in the car.
Yeah,
And I hate the car.
I think we're gonna have to abandon this
Yeah.
Airbnb.
I will abandon it.
We have good internet here for
we're all
once.
sleeping in one room. That's the only way. You know what I mean?
I mean, we actually had good internet for once. We had our own bed to each of us, and we're gonna have to abandon it if a ghost thing actually happened.
What are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? We're actually sleeping here. Usually I go to locations. I don't sleep after doing an investigation. I just get off and go home, innit? we're in here. I don't know. I'm scared.
So this is a first, Carl.
This is a first right now. I'm skeptical about this. Wheaty's got high hopes.
I'm buzzing.
Are you, do you honestly think there's going to be some interesting
Yeah,
stuff?
I love it when that thing comes out. Shit. And I was the most skeptical person ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Very.
Till Carl
Came in your
angered. Yeah, no. Well, yeah. Till the angered one at Pool Park, like, and he
Jesus.
told me to shut up and sit down.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah, seriously.
Alright, well, that's another story.
Yeah.
Right. Right, so there's another speculation. Obviously, you know, we're in a foreign country right now. Usually what I do is I'd call out in English, but would it even matter?
That's true. That's. I never thought of that. You're right, because if the ghost was talking to us, it would talk back.
French.
We're in a. Yeah, it would be French.
Oh.
Yeah, but you would have thought that.
We might have to pull a Google Translator, I guess.
Yeah, that's,
Oh no.
no, it's too dark.
Oh my god, this just makes things worse for us.
I can't
Jesus
see you now.
Christ.
You know,
Barely.
really.
Barely. hang on. I can
There you
see.
go, that's good.
That's good, that's
It's alright,
good.
yeah.
That's good.
Fine.
Yeah, I've got you there, Carl. You're alright.
What the?
Sarah said hello.
I'm sure it's hello.
Does that not sound German?
I don't know if that sounds German or I don't know.
Or did it say Carl Hassel?
Well, I'm saying that just yet, bro. Who's here with us now? Can you try and make yourself known to us by communicating with us through this box? That's Did I say I'm sure I said shit. Can you try and tell us your name? Try and tell us your name now if you can. That's Carl. That just said that's Carl, bro. That just said, did you hear that?
I heard that.
Bro.
I heard that.
Tell him to walk through the corridor.
Can you show yourself in the corridor, please? Or show yourself to us? Can you try banging on something? Try banging the door or something if you can. No. Sorry, I said no. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Freeze. Yo, that was bang. Yo, did you hear that?
I heard that. Yo. Turn that shit off, dude. Fuck me.
I heard a bang.
Oh, I fucking heard
vibrated in the
that.
house.
Yeah. Hold on, let's just
It sounded like it was like upstairs too.
Wait,
like top floor.
let's just stay quiet. Let's just
I know, but it sounds like it came from even topper.
Let's just listen.
Yo, shh.
It's too bad my laptop making pure sound.
I heard that.
I won't lie, that was a pretty big bang.
Yeah.
But like it was like maybe like top floor or something, I don't know. But even though we're on the top floor.
There'll be an attic though.
Yeah, I know.
There could have been that, but what would be in the attic?
That was something. Let's keep going.
Oh my god, that's fucking, this is freaky. Yo, I'm gonna stay with you, Dan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking freaking out right now.
Right, 1 minute, let me take it out.
Yeah, we gotta turn the fan and the laptop off.
Yo, I'm not leaving this room, dude. My god. Yo.
Oh, that was your GoPro, right?
Why is that done?
See what happens.
So we migrate to the hallway now, and we're gonna play the waiting and listening game over here now.
I'll shout something.
Easy in here. Easy targets.
That's kind of scary.
I'm just like nervously smiling in. I was like,
Shit.
Here again. Is that your stomach? Is that someone's stomach? Yeah.
I had that.
Yeah.
It's not one of you.
No, it's like
There's someone's stomach going 100%.
I'm sure it's someone's stomach.
Damn.
Go and do your calling out, Carl. I reckon we just call it night then, boys.
Alright.
Let's wrap it up, man.
I'm going to keep the night vision camera rolling all night in
Alright.
the hallway, so let's see if we find something going into one of our rooms.
With John tonight.
Shit, I don't blame you because I need someone to crash. I was gonna ask. So I could go join dance room. Okay, I feel a little relieved now. We're gonna end the night. I'm honestly really freaked out from him. And I don't like to deal with ghost situational things. I wasn't really expecting things to play out that way. I was just editing, and then they came up to me and was like, "Hey, you want to do this?" And I was like, "Sure." And then yeah, I gotta end this video. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.